All right, my name is Bob Smith, and this will be my patient assessment video for week 5 of EMT class. So, first and foremost, BSI, my scene is safe. It has been established that I have one patient. Patient's chief complaint today is going to be breathing problems. So I'm going to come in and assist my patient by introducing myself. Hello, sir. My name is Bob. I'm with the fire department. What seems to be going on with you today?
I'm having trouble breathing, and I think I might be having an asthma attack.
Okay. So by that, just by speaking to my patient, I can tell that he has a patent airway and he is breathing normally at this time. It seems to be not labored. I can tell that he has good circulation by being able to establish a quick pulse. So I have covered my ABCs, and now I am going to say that with him only having breathing problems, that it is obvious that he does not have any type of trauma. So C-spine will not be necessary for this patient. And at this time, I would go ahead and request an ALS unit to be sent to my scene to help with the patient. From that completes my primary assessment. I'll now move into my secondary assessment and ask my patient, okay, so how long has this been going on?
For a couple of days.
So when did it start?
About Sundays, about Friday.
Okay, any pain?
No, it's just like it's getting hard to breathe.
Okay, what'd you say as far as severity or level of breathing, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it to breathe?
About 5.
About 5.
Right now.
Okay, so I would go ahead and listen to my patient's lung sounds at this time. Take a deep breath. Another deep breath. Again. Okay. From that, I can tell that he does have a little bit of abnormal lung sounds, which tells me that with the wheezing that he's got some type of something going on with his lungs. Sir, do you have a history of asthma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so at this point I would say that my patient is certainly having an asthma attack, so I would go ahead and check my patient's O2 saturation. With that, I would check all right. At this time, I can see that my patient has an O2 saturation of about 89 on room air, so I would go ahead and administer oxygen by non-rebreather at 15 liters per minute. And then I would ask, do you have any allergies?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any other history other than asthma?
No, sir.
Okay. What were you doing whenever all this started?
I was out in the yard working, and it's hot outside, so it just started getting worse. I've been out of my medicine for a couple of days, so I've just been trying to keep it cool, but I think while I was in the yard work, and it started getting worse.
Okay. So with that being said, I have determined that my patient will need to go ahead and be transported as quickly as possible. So as soon as ALS arrive, we would get the patient loaded up and transported to the nearest hospital, reference to an asthma attack. Other than that, I would go ahead and gather all of my vitals. Again, I can see here that I've got, you know, my O2 saturations are coming up now that I've got my patient on oxygen. And I would also go ahead and get a baseline vitals such as blood pressure, pulse rate, all that good stuff, and then reassess my patient, continue to watch my patient, monitor him until ALS unit arrives so that we can get him transported to the ER. And that would complete my survey for my patient.